Hey guys, I'm gonna do another album review today. Yeah. Today's album review is the Color Morale's new album, No Hope. This album, I really don't know what to say about it. It's the best, probably my favorite album this year. It's like I've had so many albums come out this year that have been absolutely freakishly amazing, and this is probably my favorite one of them all. Especially during the hard time that I'm kind of going through right now. I've been listening to it nonstop, and it's been helping me out. It's a very inspirational album because it's called No Hope, and it's about knowing that hope is there, and that's what I'm kind of needing right now. And it's very inspirational, and the music is just fantabulous. It's 12 tracks on the album. I suggest downloading them all. Every single one of them I like. I was surprised that there wasn't a slow song on this album, and I love it. So, if there was a slow song on the album, that'd be even better. But I'm perfectly fine with this. What people have been talking about this album is the change in Garrett Rapp's new vocals, and they're not his old screams, they're his new ones. I don't really know what happened to his vocals. What I heard was that he damaged them, but what I also heard and what I do believe is that he's trying it this way because he doesn't like the old scream. I read an interview and he said that when he wakes up in the morning and he steps on something that shouldn't be stepped on or something, and he like attack or something on his foot, and he screams out in pain, he doesn't scream like how his old vocal should. He screams like how he should in this, and that's how he wanted to do it, like a real scream that you can do in all everyday life. But I actually love it. When I first heard it, I didn't like it at all. I was really disappointed, and then I listened to it a lot more, and it was really good. The instrumentation is excellent. Their drummer, I don't know his name, but he's really, really good on here. Very ingenious. It's overall just one of the best albums. Rise Records, for sure. The only bad thing I have to say about it is the production. The production is great. You can hear everything on it. But it's kind of like it's not full potential. Like, here's what's an average production is with. It's kind of like a volume kind of thing, and it's kind of like right here. It's kind of in the background a bit. You feel backgrounded by the music. Not the vocals, definitely not the vocals at all, but like the instrumentation and all that feels kind of backgrounded. Like, here's what it should be, here's what it should be, and then it's just like right behind it. It's backgrounded. Like you hear those background vocals. Well, like that's what it kind of feels like. I'm not saying it is, but that's what I kind of get the feel to it that it is. Also with this, their sound is a lot different too. It's more of a punkiness to it. I would actually consider it a hardcore punk / post-hardcore album / metalcore album. That's technically what I would do it with. It's just post-hardcore with a lot of punk added to it. The vocals and the instrumentation. Like, if you listen to like one of my favorite hardcore punk bands is actually from a long time ago. It's Refused, and if you listen to their stuff, you kind of get the feeling of it in here. Which I don't know if that's what they did, but I got the feeling of hardcore punkiness in it because there's a lot of random activity going on that punk kind of does. But my favorite songs on here, definitely Smoke and Mirrors, Strange Comfort, Silver Lining, and pretty much the whole record is amazing. My favorite, the second half of the record is even the best part too. Best part is that the second half. So if you don't like the first half, definitely listen to the second half. You'll definitely love it. You'll definitely enjoy that. So I definitely suggest picking this up. It's at Hot Topic. I know they've the Color Morale have been saying that they've been selling out Hot Topics, so you might want to try online. I know they have them online. I don't know how much it is online, but I bought this for $10 at Hot Topic when it came out because I was dying to get this album. But yeah, I totally suggest getting it. If you don't want the album version, if you don't buy albums on CDs, physical format, go to iTunes. Definitely suggest it. If anything, download it. If you don't like to download it, if you don't like to buy anything, download it. It's a very good album. That if I always say, if you're listening to their music, you're supporting the band. Because more than likely, if you're listening to their music, you're going to go to their concert to listen to it some more. And that's definitely helping the band. And you're probably going to buy some merch, and that's helping the band too. So, at least give it a try. At least listen to it. I know you'll like at least one song on this album, for sure. It's very good. Oh, and I have to say that he doesn't fully get rid of his old vocals. There's a few tiny parts on some of the songs where they're actually really low. And it sounds like their last album before this one. So I definitely, if you want some of that, it's still in here. I don't know if he's going to do that for future, but I hope he does because it's not too big of a thing, and it makes it more unique. But so I hope they continue with that. Anyways, The Color Morale, No Hope. Out of 10, definitely give it 10 plus. It's perfect album for me. I'm going to listen to it for days. I'm still going to listen to it. I can't stop listening to it. Every song on here is completely different than the last. And it's going to stay in my car for a long, long while. Because that's where I listen to music most, is in my car nowadays. And so it's going to stay in there. So definitely buy it. Color Morale, No Hope. Thanks, guys.